that Champollion made, along with those who buttressed his conclusion, was that the term Kemet meant the black land. The problem with that is that in Mdu Ntchr there is a specific word for land. It is not in the word Kemet. So you can't just reach out into the sky and throw the word for land in the word Kemet when it ain't there.
What does Kemet, Sudan, and Ethiopia have in common? These are all names that refer to black people. Black people. Not just African people, but black people in Africa.
I'm Okunini, that translates to doctor. Okunini Obadele Kambon. So I did my PhD in linguistics. And when I finished, I got the Vice Chancellor's Award for the best PhD thesis at University of Ghana. They always tell me about the 3 R's. Relate, relative, and relevant. You can go back over 4,200 years to find us calling ourselves black people. But the term at that time was Kem for one single black man, and Kemet for one single black woman, and then Kemetiu for black people plural. At the same time, we had individuals who are calling themselves Hepi Kem, Hepi the black, and Henenit Kem, Henenit the black. And even
the original word is Kemet, and it was translated into black. So basically, we are not blacks, we are Kemet.
Kem is the best word that we should use of blackness, right? What we're translating as blackness, which is really coming from the word Kem. Again, that first over 4,200 years in those exact same pyramid texts that we're talking about is where you said Kemetiu. We were referring to all the people as Kemetiu. So as we are conceptualizing ourselves, we always referred to ourselves as Kem and Kemet.
A name that has a backing of so much heritage, of so much knowledge. It's Kemet. Mdu Ntchr, you know, unites all the languages of the continent. So Kemet for me, you know, it has a backing of science, it has a backing of mathematics, it has a backing of astrology, astronomy. Everything is linked. And remember, Ubabu Credo said, Kemet didn't begin where fools think, you know, it did. He said a lot of people think Kemet started, you know, in the northern part of the continent, which is called now Egypt. He says Kemet started here, in the south.
Because apparently Kemet unquestionably means black.
Of course, we had a very vigorous debate on this issue. I'll give you what Dr. Obenga said about this issue when I talked to him. And Dr. Obenga says that we're making noise for nothing. Those were his exact words. We're making noise for nothing because the question has already been answered. I, think that this question has been answered by Shakka Ahmose, by Dr. Ben, and there is nothing that we can say above and beyond that. And it comes into being hardcore in the cauldron of the first intermediate period. And it's a very unstable political period in Kemet. And it's understandable why it comes into being a unified concept of a nation. Why it comes into being at that moment where before they did not have that.
Quickly, I really want to say that when we look at Kemetic literature, we see that these ancient Africans in some ways were the world's first poets. I say that intentionally here with regard to our understanding of the word Kem in Kemet, whether it means black people or black land, which is really what the debate is. I want us to understand that Kemetic ideology is not fixed. In the poetry of Kemetic literature means that sometimes duality occurs. They've truly enjoyed the play on words. So for us to say, did they always mean the black people? Obviously not. Did they always not mean the black people? Obviously not. So for us to actually squabble over this, to some degree, means that we're slicing the onion so thin that it's no longer an onion. And that's the problem that I have. And